Hello everyone, it's David Conrad Bach, the person behind the YouTube channel GT Bach. I have a major story to tell you, and I'm sorry if I get too personal with this, but I want to tell you what I've been dealing with lately. So be sure to watch the full video to understand my personal story. When I was a little boy, I've been dealing with something called oral sensory aversion. According to Children's.com, a child with oral aversion strongly dislikes or is afraid of anything touching their mouth. This can lead to a refusal to eat, drink, be touched, or an overactive gag reflex. If this is left untreated, children with oral aversion can develop serious, possibly life-threatening complications. My family tried so many things to get me to eat, including feeding therapy, and no matter what we tried, nothing worked. We then had to travel from the rural town of Salome, Arizona to Phoenix Children's Hospital due to me losing so much weight from not eating. I had been drinking from a bottle until February 2011 when the nipple broke. I pleaded with the doctors to fix it and that I would drink. Well, it was beyond repair, but my mom and grandma pleaded with people who were able to find this purple nipple. That was the only one that I would drink from. Well, when we got them, they weren't as used, and it made me have difficulty drinking still. So they had to put a tube through my nose and down my throat so that I could receive necessary medications and nutrients. In May of 2011, we replaced that tube with a Mickey button, which was placed into a hole made in my stomach. Everything was going fine. 6 weeks later, when I would get fed, the formula basically was running out of my system both ways. Finally, after about 5 weeks, my mom finally convinced them to check the placement. And after taking x-rays, it was found in my colon. Due to that, my colon had to be reduced, and I was down a lot of pounds. For 12 years, I've had that G-tube in my stomach, receiving necessary meds and nutrients. Sometime during that period, we ran some tests to see why I wasn't eating. We were able to do a live x-ray of my throat, and I drank milk, and we found out that I could swallow just fine. And that's where the truth came out, that I was dealing with oral sensory aversion. In 2016, during the summer, I overwent intensive feeding therapy programs at PCH, trying new foods and trying to overcome my OSA, oral sensory aversion. I graduated the program, making progress little by little, and in 2021, I was eating enough to sustain. Since then, I've been told by my parents that I had a hollow leg, which means I eat so much. But they also said it's a good thing, as I'm making up for the time that I did not eat. There was still one thing that I needed help with, swallowing pills. So until I started taking pills by mouth, I still needed the G-tube. In early 2022, I've been taking pills by mouth and not needing to use the G-tube anymore. This past week, I had my G-tube taken out and the area stitched up. However, back in August, we tried letting it heal naturally, but it didn't work out. My family believes the Lord has done many miracles in my life, and I agree with all of that. Well, guys, I apologize if I went a little too personal on this story, but I hope you guys support me anyway after this story. If you like this story, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and share. And here's a little conversation starter for the comment section. Have you ever dealt with any health problems? If you're comfortable with it, what is your story? Comment down below if you're interested. Anyway, peace out, y'all.